Hi, we're in room 7, and on this side of the room is our quilt display. In the center of this case is a friendship quilt, and this friendship quilt has very interesting history. It was made as a Relief Society fundraiser. The Relief Society went out to all of their members and asked them for scraps of silk material and had each one of the people embroider their name or a flower or whatever they wanted. So all of the pieces are very irregular because they are just scraps of silk that people had laying around. They embroidered them, and the one in the center says St. George Relief Society, 1899. And they put the quilt together, and then they had an auction. And at the auction, there was a gentleman from American Fork who bought it and took it home. That was in 1899. In 1938, our benefactress, Hortense McQuarrie Odlum, was living in New York and invited to a friend's house for lunch. And she went to visit her and was telling her that she was originally from St. George, Utah. And her friend said, "Oh, you must come and see what I have here," and took her into a spare room. And there on the bed was this quilt, and it had been well used. And she said, "You need to have this back." So the lady gave it back to Hortense, who then brought it in 1938 and donated it to the museum. So it is made full circle back here to St. George. On the wall is a photo of the entire quilt and showing all of the different names. There are 160 names on that quilt of the ladies who contributed their pieces of silk to it. This is called a friendship quilt.